Hi, Cancer. So we are starting with you guys this week. I would like to welcome everybody in. Welcome to the spot that is a safe space for everybody. I'm setting the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space, a healing space, in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, Cancer. I was feeling guided to step into this, so we are going to get it started. Cancer, we're going to get it started. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. I'm very happy to meet you all here. For anybody new, my name is Gabriella. Okay, so we're starting off with the Temperance card. Temperance speaks on alchemizing things. It can speak on tempering things as well. It's about grounding your soul path and your dreams to your physical environment, putting things into motion, and also the balance between your spirituality and also your 3D physical life. I'm hearing landscape. And for anybody new, I channel as well as interpret the cards when we read the tarot. So there may be a Sagittarius that we're moving away from, Cancer. And everybody has every sign somewhere in their chart. We have all 12 zodiacs, so this can always be you with yourself that we're speaking on, and or this can be you with another or others. It's more so about the behavior patterns that we're speaking on energetically rather than a person specifically. So if you're hearing patterns that remind you of a dynamic, of a pattern with yourself or another, then that is what we're speaking on. So you have to put the energy where it plays. Okay, so I'm seeing we're moving from a place where we have learned how to temper the things that we are being called towards, maybe grounding dreams, maybe grounding our soul path. And we're moving to a place now where we're speaking that out. I'm hearing something about declaring, maybe to those around you. I'm hearing the artful path. Maybe you're doing something that has to do with art. The progress you have made with clarifying the illumination of the... I'm hearing something about the light path that we are walking upon, Cancer. The major arcanas that have come out are fire signs, if that is relevant to you. And I'm seeing a lot of energy where we're changing. I'm hearing moving. I'm also hearing something about a rotation. And now I'm looking at Gemini and Virgo. And Gemini again. I'm seeing that there's a change too with something that you've been manifesting. Maybe some sort of partnership. This can mean something romantic. This can also mean something platonic. But something where you're working in a close dynamic with someone. And this is something that you've been manifesting. I'm hearing something that you've been wanting. I'm getting something about a buzz. I'm hearing something about a change as well. Okay. There's a cycle that you're moving through right now, Cancer. I'm hearing right through. And I'm seeing that we are, I'm hearing recognizing the path that we have progressed down upon with alchemizing. I'm hearing something about like moving into the future now. And there's a change because we have learned both how to mature, and also maybe in recognizing this energy when it is reflected as well, and recognizing it for what it is, seeing people that might be in the Knight of Wands energy, which can be a fun and playful energy, but not a very serious, sometimes not a grounded energy either. And maybe understanding the place. I'm hearing the phrase meeting people where they are. And now I'm seeing that you are moving away from situations, maybe dynamics that had been, I don't want to say causing chaos, but maybe prolonging chaos is what I'm getting. And there's illumination on you, illumination shed. I'm hearing brightness shed on you moving, sailing onto a different course, I'm getting. And I'm seeing you moving into a place where you're recognizing your abilities as someone who can manifest the things that they want into their life. And I'm seeing too, you recognizing your abilities when you channel energy, when you're reading vibrations. I'm also getting that too. So maybe getting better at reading people. And I'm seeing two counterpart energies here. I'm seeing the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This can be your masculine and feminine within yourself that you're balancing, and also learning like throat chakra, when to speak, when to listen as well. Because swords are not just about speaking, communicating, they're also about reading body language, reading vibrations, all of that. Speaking out strategically, setting boundaries strategically, knowing where you're going and voicing that then. And I'm seeing that there's something happening where there's some sort of dynamic coming together. And I'm seeing that that ends a cycle. So we are ending whatever cycle we're in with some sort of union, some sort of bond. I keep seeing 44. I saw 144 and now I saw 744. There's a message that's coming in about something that I'm hearing wished upon a star, something that you've wanted, something that you've wished for. Something coming into harmony, coming into balance. I'm seeing that this is your justice. I'm hearing something about this. I'm seeing that Spirit is guiding you through this next cycle, watching you close out whatever cycle this was that you were ending. And now I'm hearing something about like a movement. I'm hearing the word traverse. There's a movement. Also, when I think of the word traverse, I think of the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. And it's about overcoming obstacles, about getting through whatever battles that you had been facing, I'm hearing. And I'm seeing there's some sort of union with your dreams. I'm hearing with your inner emotional world. I'm hearing something about a dynamic. And I'm seeing that there may be some sort of contract that has to do with a union or a bond. I'm seeing something like that. Said a contract with a union or bond. We had the Hierophant. I just heard the Alchemist. We have the Hierophant. And then falling into the Lovers, we had the Four of Wands. So again, some sort of contract, maybe a soul contract that has to do with the union of two is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing coming about. I'm hearing about to turn. I'm looking at Pisces. I'm looking at the enlightenment. I'm looking at coming into enlightenment, walking away from the things that do not feel emotionally fulfilling, like things that we may have lost sleep over. Moving away from that by getting in touch with ourselves. I'm hearing by reaching enlightenment. So maybe there's some realizations that we've made. I'm seeing that there's a message coming in about a potential offer. This may have to do with a new project. This could also have to do with, this has to do with some sort of new feelings. I just saw 1111 and I'm looking at wish fulfillment. There may be an offer having to do with something sentimental coming in for you from another. One very in touch with their emotions, especially. I'm hearing their feminine creativity. Again, I'm looking at Pisces and I'm seeing that there's something new that you're going to be starting. This can be a project. This can be, again, I was hearing something about emotions for something. This card can speak on the beginning emotions of something. It's like that fiery feeling that you get. And I'm seeing there's a wish fulfillment that spirit is watching over. I'm hearing to make things come into place. And I'm seeing that you are, I'm hearing steadily moving away. I'm hearing from sorrow. And I'm seeing that now you walk towards, I'm hearing your empowerment. Also maybe someone that you find attractive. This can be you too also. I'm getting recognizing your power. I'm hearing your abilities. And I'm seeing that there's some sort of justice that's coming down for us, Cancer, that I'm hearing ends in union, ends in harmony after things being, I'm getting the word tumultuous. Maybe you losing sleep over things, maybe because you weren't ready to face a decision, but I'm seeing that there's a decision I'm hearing being made, being called out. Your guides might be assisting you with this. Whatever is happening, there's some sort of, I'm hearing a transformation, and also I'm also hearing the word charity. I'm seeing that there's a celebration. This can be you with your friends, you with your guides, maybe you feeling more connected with your inner self as well. And I'm seeing that there's assistance that those around you that you feel supported by bring to you. I'm hearing towards you. I'm looking at 2 3s. Okay? 33. If you can see on there. It's kind of hard to see. But there's a 3 here and a 3 there. And I'm seeing that there's some sort of assistance for you. Maybe in some sort of collab. I'm smelling popcorn right now. That may be significant to some of you. I'm hearing something about telltale sign. There may have been some delays that were caused by a reticence to face things. I'm hearing directly, but I'm seeing that you are moving past that. I'm hearing beyond that. I'm hearing something about progression through wit. You may have been in a spot where there were some energies that were kind of gossipy around you, whether you were engaging in this or it was just something around you. And I'm seeing that you are ending cycles that do not feel empowering to you nor those around you. Ultimately, I'm getting. And I'm seeing that this is going to bring, I'm hearing heavy balance to you, Cancer. I'm hearing harmony act. I'm also hearing harmony co-op, so maybe a coming together of people you work with, possibly. This can be on a day-to-day basis, this can be at work, but there's some sort of dynamic that's going on here that's going to help further you. I'm hearing an adventure. And in you facing, I'm hearing coming to terms with whatever decision this is that you are choosing now to make. I'm seeing that there's a tower. Maybe also by you cutting off the gossip, cutting off the negative self-talk as well is what I'm getting. I'm seeing there's a tower and then your 10 of Pentacles after, which is about security. This can be in the home. This can be with your money as well. I'm hearing financial. Maybe after things, I'm hearing going haywire, Cancer. And I'm seeing you stepping into your power. I'm hearing stepping into your energy, Cancer. So I'm seeing that there's a celebration. I'm hearing in recognition, maybe by recognizing those that are, I'm hearing about supporting you, versus those who are just going to delay your progress. And I'm seeing that there's a tower in this recognition. You may be sussing things out. I'm gathering information about this. And I'm seeing that there's a tower that happens by going within. I'm hearing Scorpio looking at the tower, but that's Mars energy. And I'm looking at Virgo as well. And this can be you, I'm hearing self-reflecting, okay? And I'm looking at there being assistance with you ending these cycles that were not progressing you. I'm hearing healthfully, and I'm seeing that you step into stability. I'm hearing financial. This can also be with the home too. By you ending these cycles, so you can end this as well. Getting out of your head. I'm hearing something about untying those ties. So maybe breaking ties with those that were not helping you to progress. And I'm seeing that there's a collaboration now that helps bring you. I'm hearing something about meeting you halfway, okay? Maybe with another that that you're coming to meet, also maybe with you stepping into your Emperor energy. I'm hearing something about integrity, honor, and power, and I'm seeing that there's a transformation with whatever this decision is that you're making. I'm looking at Aries, I'm looking at Mars, I'm looking at Scorpio, I'm looking at Virgo. I'm looking at, I almost said Sagittarius, but it's Libra's card. I'm looking at Taurus, I'm looking at Pisces, I'm looking at Saturn, which is Capricorn. I'm looking at Mercury, which is Virgo and Gemini. I'm looking at Gemini, I'm looking at the Sun, Leo, and I'm looking at Sagittarius, Temperance. All right, we're going to pull a new spread. When you're meditating, if you feel guided to listen to Hertz, that may help you. I'm getting something about that. Something may be going on with a Libra. I'm getting something about that. And this reading may resonate with you wherever Cancer falls in your birth chart. You don't have to be a sun sign Cancer to resonate with this. And it can always be you embodying that archetype of energy, you know. I'm getting something about the third eye. Oh, now I'm hearing Third Eye Blind. Some of you guys may like that band. I'm having Pisces energy pop up. I'm hearing prevalently. This may be in regard to that area of your chart. This can also be you with another. seeing Pisces and Jupiter. Jupiter, Pisces. Jupiter and Pisces. I'm looking at Virgo as well. Okay. We're seeing some sort of, I'm hearing wish fulfillment come to fruition by looking within. I'm also getting the word gratitude. Maybe by what you learn by going within. I'm hearing something about listening. I just saw 2044. Maybe helping you make a decision that you've been juggling. I'm hearing something about back and forth, black and white. You're tempering something that you've been wanting. I'm hearing waiting for, wishing on. And now I'm seeing the Magician. Seeing what you're manifesting by looking within. I'm getting something about a reflection. I'm hearing reflective space. I'm hearing the word altruism. There may be offers coming in for you that you're being guided to wait on. I'm hearing until the time is right. To save yourself from disappointment. I'm getting the vibe of only taking offers that encourage you to feel, I'm hearing the word emancipated. I'm also hearing alleviated. I'm hearing alleviating the pressure. So maybe being mindful of what I'm hearing, what we're exposing ourselves to, Cancer. I'm seeing that there's a wish fulfillment. I'm hearing something about granted, and I'm seeing it's being alchemized, and I'm seeing that there's an offer that's coming in, maybe by someone, something that you feel attracted to. I'm seeing the word nurture. I'm hearing nurturance. And I'm seeing that you are looking within at the things that you manifest and watching. I'm hearing the word absolve. Watching how the things that you have manifested come to fruition, and also about how you manifest things that you want into your life and turning disappointment on its head. And I'm hearing like undergoing a transformation. I'm hearing transformative experience, and I'm also hearing transformative enlightenment. I almost said Virgo, Cancer. All right. I'm seeing that we are moving from a place, I'm hearing no more fretting. I'm seeing that there was juggling that had been done, however, by getting ourselves into a place where we are level-headed and stepping into our power. Ooh, my light just went off. If you feel guided, check the time when the lighting went off. That may be significant for us. Interesting. Okay. That's only ever happened during one reading, and it was a personal reading I did. It's intriguing. I'm seeing that, again, I was hearing no more fretting, okay? Because we move into a place where we clear the heart chakra. I'm hearing the heart channels, being able to speak. I'm hearing by getting in touch with the heart. And I'm seeing that there's a manifestation that you were working on completing. And I'm seeing that this has been a test. I'm hearing a chronic test. There may have been something that you were dealing with habitually, that now you are coming to a place where you're completing whatever this thing is. And I'm seeing that now you open yourself up to offers coming in. And these are pure offers that are going to come in. Things that you are able to, I'm hearing like imagine, like looking into the future and knowing that these are things that have I'm hearing like possibility, opportunity for growth. Now that we clear the heart chakra, and I'm seeing that by you manifesting endings. I just saw 2544. You manifesting endings to things that you knew it was time to end these cycles. That you, again, are opening yourself up. I'm hearing to the possibilities. Maybe both in life and in your dynamics with others. I'm seeing something about the home, okay? New possibilities. By passing whatever test this was, I'm hearing karmic test, okay? Maybe to see if you would heal, I'm hearing fully, and wait until the time was right. You may have had assistance with this. I'm hearing a helping hand, maybe from your guides, also maybe by getting connected with yourself. And these came out before together. I'm seeing that in ending cycles, that you also end the momentum of you going in circles. I'm hearing in the head space. You stepping into your power, into a boss role. This can be with your money. This can be at work. I'm hearing something about stepping into a leadership role, okay? And the victory that comes with that. You may also be assisting others around you. Ones that you feel like can benefit off of the help that you can give, Cancer. Just saw the High Priestess waving at me. I'm seeing that judgment is called on you healing and both ending these cycles to allow you to get out of your head. And the victory that you've made with these energies. This can be self-sabotaging energies. This can also be energies around you, maybe at work. Maybe something to do with your money. Also, this can be at your home, in your home. This can be with someone in a fatherly role, whether it be you or another. And that can be any gender if one identifies with a gender in particular. I'm seeing that you step into your power by learning how to alchemize these energies and grow from them, to taking the lessons that are given to us. Seeing hardships as lessons and opportunities to grow rather than fixating on them and allowing them to hold us back, Cancer. And this can be with a father in your life as well, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be a husband. It could be with any type of masculine energy. I'm seeing that there may have been some chaos that you stepped into your power, maybe in removing yourself from whatever this was. This can be, I'm hearing the word argumentative, so maybe some arguing that had been happening, wanting to go to a place where I'm getting something about resolving these situations. Again, I'm looking at Pisces. And I'm looking at the Empress, which is Venus energy. Maybe you healing things within your chart as well. You also may be stepping into some sort of collaboration with a Pisces. Working with a Pisces in some sort of way, some sort of dynamic where before it had been chaotic. Maybe things not going as you'd wanted them to. Maybe some fighting that was happening. I'm hearing something about not seeing eye to eye. And I'm seeing that we move from a place where we are stuck in our heads and move into calling judgment on situations. I'm hearing and making a change for the better. I'm hearing something about stepping into your power by following your intuition as well, Cancer. And also laying down boundaries, maybe within, I'm hearing something about personal dynamics. So this can be you with yourself. This can also be you with another or others. I'm hearing in the home. This can also be at work as well, where you set down boundaries to cut through the confusion by stepping into a role where you are being vocal about things. I'm hearing upfront and personal, Cancer. Okay, I'm being guided to end it there. This felt wet under my hand, and it is. I'm hearing the end of a cycle, so that this may be the end of a cycle for you, stepping into this place where you're setting down boundaries to help with any sort of chaos that had been going on, and maybe people not getting along, and you stepping into a role where you're leading things out peacefully, but in a way where you're still expressing yourself and being true to your beliefs and how you think things will work best. Okay, I just saw 3144. We're going to end it here. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for joining. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.